to Mind Over Number with your Coach Caranda, getting ready for a Life Path 5 reading. If you don't know how to calculate your Life Path number, just add those single digits of your birth year to your birth month and your birthday. And if you got the double digit of 11, 22, 33, or 44, you would be a master number, but any other number would just get added together and reduced until you got a single digit. And that digit should be 5 for this to be your reading. Your life path is important when it comes to what you must learn this lifetime, and also is important when it comes to your choices of career. Alright, with all that being said, if you ever want a full numerology chart reading or know more about me and my services, you can check out the description box or my playlist for the channel. Let's go, fives. You are my adventurers. You are the adventurer. You are the number of adventure, freedom, adaptability, and curiosity, which makes you very flexible. And capable of adapting to change. You value your independence and embrace new experiences and are very eager to learn and explore new things. So you may struggle sometimes with commitment and the need for a constant change and have a tendency to be easily distracted. Other challenges related to discipline and finishing what you start off with. All right, so you may struggle at times with, starting a project, getting a new idea, because we're just ready to start something new already. So struggles with stability is the life path of 5. With that being said, let's go ahead and see the energy of this reading. We rolled an 11. Okay, 11 also reduces down to a 2. 2s have to do about partnerships. 1s also, 2 1s have to deal with 2 individuals coming together to go towards some goal or achievement or success. 11 is a number of enlightenment. And is a very spiritual number. So we could be in the midst of discovering some form of truth or just enlightenment, or completing some cycle and ready to collaborate with others on a project. Take what resonates for you, leave what does not. And that goes for all my Zodiac cubes that I will get out of this bag for confirmation for your reading. Okay, so we need 11. One more. Who is it? What is it? I don't know. Oh, go back in there. Okay. Alright, so as far as zodiacs go, we have Sagittarius, Aries, Gemini, Pisces, Aquarius, and Cancer coming out there. So those could be your signs or someone you're dealing with. We also have what is that? We have you'll be born on the cusp of Gemini and Cancer, as well as Aquarius and Pisces. Or you could know someone who is a Gemini, Cancer / Aquarius, Pisces. That is what I see as far as cusp energy. So take what resonates for you and leave what does not. We also have water and earth energy. Water has to deal with our feelings and our emotions, as well as our intuition. Earth as an element has to do with being grounded, reliable, commitments, as well as our finances and things of the material plane. Our home life, our body. So with that 11 coming out, we could be in our emotions or feelings when it comes to some sort of commitment, or feeling emotional about a home situation, or needing to be grounded when it comes to our emotions, right? We also have the time space of August 23rd through September 22nd, September 23rd through October 22nd, and December 22nd through January 19th. So these could be important spaces and time for you, or the time frame of your birthday, or someone you're dealing with. We have Virgo and Libra seasons coming up, and I call these out because they are very close together. So something significant could have happened during Virgo and Libra season that may resonate for this reading. All right. But no, that time itself is simply an illusion. The past does not exist. It's just a bunch of memories. And the future is always dependent on what you do in this now moment. Brought to you by my Divine Mother, Father God, who helps me interpret these messages in the way they're meant to be received. Any negatively oriented beings and entities out there, you need to chill out for a moment. Okay, I'll call you when I need you. I told you that already, but thank you for your service. All in the name of the one infinite creator. So let's get one card out for you. 5s. What is the energy of my 5s at this moment? Whoa. What was that? Just flew out my hand. Meet me at the crossroads, crossroads. Okay, we got a 22 on the card, another master number. 22 is a master builder. So this is big projects, big ideas, collaboration efforts coming together. We also have the Queen of Diamonds on the Crossroads card. And that is feminine earth sign energy. But the Queen of Pentacles is an individual who is very stable, grounded, and nurturing, and caring, and business minded. We also have a crossroads, which is, which path do I take here, right? The crossroads itself talks about needing to make a choice, a decision. There's some stagnation, where, one or another individual may need to make a choice that will, decide where this partnership or decision or action will go. Let's get the tarot to see what is the message needed from the 5s at this time. Was that flipped over? Okay. 2 more. Okay. There we go. What is the message needed from the 5s at this time? What is the present energy We have the Knight of Swords and one card for the past. We got the Moon coming out reverse. And one card for the future energy. We got the Ace of Cups. The Above card. What is our goal here? What are we trying to achieve during this situation? We got the Hierophant. Okay. And one card for blue. The Chariot. And what is the struggle here? King of Wands. And the advice regarding this situation. Okay, we just need one card. Of your attitude surrounding this. We got the Empress. The outside influences here. The Wheel of Fortune. Oh, a lot of major arcana here. Divine intervention. Hopes and her fears regarding the situation. Oh, yeah, we're just put things jumping out in places they're not supposed to be. Pardon me while I retrieve myself. Talk amongst yourselves. Okay. All right, I don't know how that felt. All right, so, settle down. Okay, there's a lot going on in this energy. One card for our hopes or fears. We have the Emperor. Interesting. Now the outcome. The Ace of Swords. Wow. A lot of divine guidance is going on here. We have a lot of major arcana here. We got the Hierophant, which is Taurus energy. We have the Chariot, which is Cancer energy. We also have the Moon, which is Pisces energy. We have the Wheel of Fortune, and the Emperor and the Empress. Some major shifts, major changes going on, spiritual guidance. We have the Wheel of Fortune, which is the Wheel of Fate and Destiny. So, your present energy right now, fives. We know we need to make some form of choice when it comes to a partnership that was at a crossroads. We have the Knight of Swords in our current energy, which has to deal with, moving quickly, fast, coming in, being determined and assertive, with, some form of clarity or truth. This could also be a younger air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, but it doesn't have to be. That is just energy of the card. We have the Moon reverse, and this is the secret's out. Or being overwhelmed when it comes to our emotions, keeping things hidden, or needing to reveal some sort of truth. This is in the past energy. So in the past, we were kind of concealing our emotions with this Moon card being reversed. This is us, being more conscious after being submerged in our subconscious feelings for quite some time. Now we have this Ace of Cups in the future position, and this is a offer. This is an emotional offer. This is, a new beginning, fresh beginning, fresh new start. We have this Ace of Cups in the future position because we've been submerged in our emotions for quite some time, and now we have reached a crossroads within ourselves, and we know that we need to take some form of action. The struggle here, we have the King of Wands. Now this is masculine fire sign energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, but doesn't have to be. The King of Wands themselves is someone who is a leader, someone who is determined, who takes action, who is also intuitive. They are very courageous and do and say the things that need to be done. They are also very charming and inspiring, and we can be struggling a little bit when it comes to taking charge on a situation. Stepping into this King of Fire energy, or the struggle could be a masculine fire sign energy. Take that as it resonates for you. So with this Ace of Cups in the future position, after spending quite some time, it seems at a crossroad when it comes to how we feel. We've now been given some form of opportunity, small gesture, and now what we hope to get out of this is the Hierophant. The Hierophant is a card that speaks about commitment. It also talks about spiritual enlightenment, religious teachings, or spiritual teachings. It can also talk about institutions, just some form of stable, committed ground. And we have this chariot in the underlying energy, and this is, I'm going, okay? The emperor who drives the chariot does not have any reins because he trusts his mind, his subconscious, his conscious mind, all to guide him to where he needs to go. The chariot is very fast movement, but it's not like you don't know where you're going. You are being guided to go where you need to go at this time, and we're trusting that, with this being the underlying energy. Now we have this Empress card, with how you feel towards the whole situation here. The Empress could be a mother or mother figure, or someone who is just motherly, but the Empress embodies creativity and expression and is constantly bringing forth new ideas, new life, new projects. This is someone who is very caring and nurturing and stable and grounded and outgoing. She is, all four queens: clear, direct, conscious, intuitive. That is the Empress card. So that could be how we're feeling, or how we're feeling towards someone who we seem to be in a rush to go towards, too. We got this Knight of Swords mixed with the Chariot. We got an Ace of Cups. Wow. And we got this Emperor now, in our hopes or fears position. So we could be hoping to be an Emperor to an Empress energy. We got that Hierophant. The Emperor is all four kings of the deck, so we definitely have a match here. This is someone who takes charge, leadership, is compassionate, knowledgeable, business-minded, is stable and grounded when it comes to emotions, but is also vulnerable. And now we have this King of Wands in the struggle here, so it's like, okay, we've balanced our emotions, we have, a stable foundation, we know and see the truth, but the struggle is, taking charge, being the emperor. The emperor could also be a father figure. So we could be hoping to step in some form of father position, but not, you don't have to have children, but the Emperor card speaks about someone who is ordered and determined and strong and, someone who other people can look up to. So we can be hoping to embody that, but at the same time, struggling a bit when it comes to stepping forward. Now, we have the Ace of Swords and the general outcome here, which is the truth, and nothing but the truth. This is a new form of communicating, an opportunity to, see things clearly for what it is instead of what we possibly imagine them to be. So if we, step into this more loving frequency, the Ace of Cups, which is giving me, how do I say this? Just, it's like starting over. This is just, we dealt with the 10 of Cups and we're at 1. So this is a new beginning when it comes to our feelings, our emotions here. And we seem to, feel very strongly with this Chariot and this Empress card. Did I talk about the Wheel of Fortune? So the outside influences here is the wheel of destiny, the fate, making a decision, making a choice. Things outside of our own control. The Wheel of Fortune talks about destiny, or fate, and really it's us doing what we know we're guided to do. This is also called the Wheel of Karma, and karma simply just means energy, and energy can be positive or negative, depending on which side of the wheel you are on. With this being upright, I feel like, we're in some good luck. There is a change. I feel like the negative karma played out, and right now, things that need to happen in order to move forward are what is affecting this right now. Interesting. Let's get some messages out here. lightning. Oh, that is you gotta make a choice. That is karma. You're being divinely guided and led at this time is what I feel like, and that's a call to really just let that tower fall. Whoa. You know, not every tower moment is a bad tower. Some things just need to fall down in order to build something more stable and better in its place. Okay. What's wrong with these cards? Too much information. Okay. Whoa. Okay. So, on the other side of this, we got figure ish out on your own. Okay. Step away from the crazy making diet for a hot second. Kale and spirulina taste like arse. Eat some yummy-ish. Bacon, chocolate, beer, get some. And you look like an ish show. Coming out reverse. You're a hot mess. Fact. Clean yourself up. Okay. So if this has to deal with making some sort of decision when it comes to a partnership, the message of, you know, you need to figure this out on your own, right? We can't, you know, the universe can't always force us, right? It doesn't want to force us, but it guides us to what we need to do, and we have to trust our own intuition. And with the Chariot being in the underlying energy, it's like, you know, you need to move. You know, you need to make some changes. You need to, take your chariot and let it guide you to where, you know what is true for your own person. And when this step away from the crazy making diet for a hot second comes out, it's like, okay, we were indulging a little bit, doing some crazy actions that probably weren't serving us best in the past. And it's time for us now to do something that'll make us, more emotionally fulfilled. Right? Now, this doesn't have to be bacon, chocolate, or beer. This is just eat something or indulge in something or consume something that makes you feel better instead of constantly trying to do things that you think will fulfill you, but they really are bitter to the taste. It's everything in moderation. Too much kale and spirulina is not good for your system. And if we've gotten into some sort of form of, maybe we're working out a lot or doing all these different things in order to distract us from the root of the problem of why we're feeling like we need to overwork in the first place, we're missing out on some yummy-ish. And now we have your hot mess coming out reverse. It's like, okay, we're nowhere hot mess. Okay. It's time for you to clean your mess up. Or we could be in the process of doing that with this coming out reverse. It's like, okay, we see the truth about the situation. We're getting some clarity. And it's time for us to, match our mind with our emotions. And our mind is on, the divine, some sort of spiritual figure, as well as commitment or higher institutions. And our underlying energy is the chariot, which is Cancer energy. This is our intuition, and, you know, moving forward and being divinely guided. And the only struggle right now is to figure it shit on your own and be the King of Wands. All right, so let's get an I am a statement. And in this reading, one, whoa, I said one. You are special. Okay. Just one card, please, and thank you. We got a 16-7 energy, and 7 is all about reflection, going within, getting some sort of knowledge about ourselves and how we tick. The 6 is working with the 1. So the 16th day, or the 7th day could resonate for you, or 7th month. But the 6 working with the 1 is about finding balance and harmony and peace within ourselves in order to move forward. And we have I am worthy on the card. I am enough, and I am worthy of receiving everything I desire. I do not need to prove myself to those who would seek to diminish me. I am worthy. Yes, you are. Okay, because you are always enough. You don't need people, places, or things to tell you that. You don't need to prove yourself to other people, because if people are making you do certain things in order to feel like you are successful, it's because they don't feel successful. They feel worthless, and so they got to make everyone else around them feel like shit. Okay, I hate those kind of people. I really do. Anyway, I am worthy. Okay, I am enough. I do not need to prove myself. Okay, those who seek to diminish your value are people who don't value themselves, so they cannot value you as an individual person, right? Because people are constantly seeing the world as they see themselves. And even if they aren't aware of it, everyone and everything around us is a mirror in order to show us who we are. And if we speak negatively about someone or something, it's usually because we are seeing a negative part of ourselves that we don't want to come to terms with. So, I am worthy is the message for you right now, 5s. If this resonated for you, great. If it did not, I apologize. But thank you for joining me, and I love you.